What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Cully. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
You wanted the best, you got the best, baby.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and
All right, guys.
for being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone.
Oh, Kenny fucking baby. Kenny knows something.
I have things from posters to
my fault.
collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy, on DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now,
It's with a Y. You know, and why? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back, you can say, hey, with a Y.
Kenny Bagley?
So cool. Oops. I accidentally hit my mouse on that before it completely ended. So, a shorter intro this evening. You're welcome. Everything is mirrored properly. My lights are on for anyone that is wanting them on. So, just didn't feel like doing it yesterday. So, hello. I forgot my phone upstairs. So I had to get the intro going and then head upstairs and then come all the way back down. And if you guys knew these stairs, you know, it's a pretty good journey. So welcome everyone. I see Richard, Mike, Kevin, Stephanie, Freddie, Cynthia, Teddy, Johnny, Todd, and I think that's it. So it's at least a few people that's coming. It looks like we're up to, I think, 30 people. I need to open up this device here before I really get going here. Oh boy. And I want to give a special shout out and thank you to my buddy PJ and his wife Susie, because I finally, for my Christmas gift, they got me me and my wife a Texas Roadhouse gift certificate, and we finally used it tonight. And boy, what a feast! Between me and Ella and Teresa, I still got food left over. So uh, I am a bit full. I was ready for a nap about 10 minutes ago. So there's a shock to the system. Have to run back upstairs and run back down here and all that good stuff. So we're going to do some things that you've already seen, but I'm going to start putting things away as I can and start bringing out some different things throughout the night. So you will see some leftovers that have not gone. Some of you may have only seen once, but some may have seen 15 times. I don't know. But I'm just trying to push them out the door. So that being said, yeah, and the thing about them, they usually, I'm not a big Texas Roadhouse fan because they over season with salt. And this time they kind of got it just right. So it was awesome. So let's do this Cadillac 50th anniversary popcorn bag, full of popcorn still, never opened, simply delightful. 50th anniversary popcorn bag from Cadillac, Michigan. An official item, and let's start. Excuse me. Let's start that off at. Let's do 20 for that. I think it's worth $20 for someone to enjoy a piece of history from the 50th anniversary. And I had this magazine sold, but the guy that bought it backed out a long time ago, and I've had it upstairs forever. And I showed it yesterday, and it is complete, and with the Queen centerfold inside and everything, and I had it up for 65 last night. But let's go ahead and do a best offer kind of format on this one. So let's just do HP and just start throwing me out some offers on it, and I'll let you know if I accept them or accept the highest one. So HP, whatever price you're willing to pay for it would be your best offer, and we'll take it from there. Shall we? Got the Kiss makeup kits, claims, $6 any day of the week. Message me. Funko, I'm down to about 3 left of these. $15 claims if you want one. The Star Child, not the vaulted series, but this series here. So just put F15 on that as a claim. And hey, Brett, let me see. Catch up on some comments. Oh, is that right? The light lets you know the stream didn't freeze. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good way of knowing. So, yeah, Kevin, I got that picture in yesterday, buddy, and I haven't had a chance to. I was thinking about it, it's like it never even was addressed. It's addressed to you, but it's like it never. It went to Danville and came right back to me. I don't see anything. So, if you got information on that on your end, please let me know, because it seems like you said something wrong with the customs forms. I looked at all the information on that stamps.com purchase for that package, and it says nothing about why it was returned to me. So if you've got any info, please forward that to me. And otherwise, I may just have to take it to my local post office and ask them what the hell's going on with this thing here. So, I'm feeling. Oh yeah, this is my first version of the shirt. It's kind of a little worn down. I've had it since January, but the new one has "Let's have some fun" printed on the back side, the whole back. So, KFC, what's up, Speedy? Is this KFB? Who else would it be, Mike Harris? You've been in here commenting for the past 10 minutes. Why would you say that? Is this KFB? So, okay. All right. So, yeah, you probably talked to Tony out in Danville. Oh, no. Tony moved to Plainfield. So, I'm not sure who you spoke with, but I will call. Actually, I'll talk to my mail lady, Joni, tomorrow. I know all my mail ladies and the guys that work in there, Carl and Tony, and oh, the guy's long gone, so I can't remember his name now. He was there about a year ago. Let me see. So Yep, this live feed just popped up on my phone. Anyway, hello from Long Island, and I've been a Kiss fan since 1975. Well, hello, Glenn. Welcome, and hopefully you can tune in. And if you want to bid on any items, you can feel free to do so. Your bids will show up on the screen. And for anyone that wants to go to YouTube, you can watch this on your big screen TV and then go to Facebook or whatever and comment, and you'll still show up on the TV and see yourself. You'll see your name pop up on the TV as well. So it's just a bigger version, bigger way of watching the auctions as an option. So, all right. So no bids on any of that stuff. Not even a one offer on that Vintage Magazine, huh? All right. You guys are going to be like this tonight, huh? So I'm going to have to up my game. I mean, not even a dollar offer on that Hit Parader. I wouldn't have taken it though. So, but who knows what I would have done. So, anyway, let's do this. We got a Gene Simmons 12-inch figure with the base attached and everything. Everything is still intact. Nice looking creature's figure here of the demon. And let's start him off at $1. $1 for the Bloody Gene. Bid on me, people. It's only $1. I won't take much of your money this time. $1 start on Gene. Seen Gene's announced some shows, so hopefully if you're out on the West Coast area, you'll be joining some of those and have some fun. All right, so somebody talking about me, my nose is itching. So we got Gene at 1, first from Richard at 15, I think, actually. All right, so the Hit Parader is at 20. And Nick comes in at 17. So if you want to keep the offers coming, feel free to do so. But I got to say at 20, I cannot, but don't give up because it may not take much more. So we'll see how we do, but we'll give it best offers on that Vintage Magazine for the next 2 minutes. 8:18. I'll see where we're at on them offers. We're at 25 on the Big Gene. Here is the Best of Kiss magazine slash music mag or whatever you want to call it. Has the CD inside right here. And let's start this one off at, let's do Be Okay, Best of Kiss. We'll start it off at $5. It's regular 20. Like new, but not really new. It's got some light shelf wear to it, but nothing major. I shouldn't say like new. Not without looking it all over first. I didn't say mint, but it is in great shape. I will say that. So nice big photo inside. So Be Okay, $5 starting bid. This is Hal Leonard. Best of Kiss music lesson book. And let me see, are those tabs or notes? Both. There are tabs and notes in here for the guitar. 42, 42, 42, 42, 42, 42. All right. So Best of Kiss is at 6 from Brett, and the Hit Parader is at 25. Got another 30 seconds on the Hit Parader. We're at 27. And all right, so I got Gene at 26 from Richard Klebe right here. If there is not a 27, we'll call that Gene figure for Richard in great shape at $26. Some of you may have him in a box already. Maybe wanted him to put out and display. So, all right, and Best of Kiss is at 12. Hit Parader, we're going to do 27 right now is the winning bid, so we're going to give that 5 seconds. All right, we'll make sure there's nobody else coming in. It is, it just turned 8:19, so that is a full minute past. So, Freddie, do I want to accept $27? That's less than half price. I tell you what I will do. I can't accept 27, but I will accept, and I'm giving this to Freddie first because he had, well, hang on. We got more people coming in. This is hard with the lag. So Scott Hassan is in at 28 on the Hit Parader. Let me see. How can I do this to be fair? I don't have two of them, so we'll do it this way. If someone wants to come in at 35, you can. But if you come in at 40, it's yours. So I will sell it for 35. But if you want to go straight in at 40, I'll do 40 right out of the gate. So if you dare go to 40, then you'd be the first one to get it. Or if you want to try for 35 and try to save $5, maybe the other person ain't interested in spending that extra $7, $8. So that's a risk you'll have to take if either one of you or anyone wants to come in at 40 point blank. And we'll do it that way. All right, so Scott Hassan hits the 40 mark first. So try to be fair, and that's the only way I could really think of it. So I'll do more stuff like that as well. So if you're not a member of the Best Offers thing on my Facebook auction group, just go there and you'll see a lot of my stuff I've got posted for making offers, and some I've accepted, some I have not. But I do a counter offer, and it allows for you to buy it at a claim kind of thing, since you would have first dibs if you're the highest offer. And it's a thing that's in the works right now for me. And then there's also another page where if you want to pay to post, I got a page for that as well. So I gotta. So yeah, it is a good deal on that Hit Parader. So let me go ahead and write these down. $40 Hit Parader. But there's a lot of members in there that have some great stuff up, and don't hesitate to make an offer, because who knows, you may get it. But it has to have an offer to start it. Like Richard Cleve, no offers came in on a telephone from Spencer's. Just a display piece, nothing that works or anything as far as, or it may work. I just don't have the cords or anything for it. But he offered 15 and sold. So they can go for $60, $80 if they're in good shape. All right, so Scott Hassan. All right, and for the Big Gene, the book, the Best of Kiss book, is currently at $12 from Angie. And Brett, let me know if you want to come in at 13, buddy. It's still $7 less than retail price, if that is of interest. And Richard, looks like it's been a while on this one, and you got the Gene for 26. So Creature Gene. $12-inch Richard Cleve. All right, and let's see. I've got a Tommy Thayer photo here holding the spaceman. there's any interest in this, I'll start it off at 45 for Tommy Thayer, TT45. All right. And what else do I have here? And I have held this up before, but I'll show it one more time. If anyone has any interest in the signed Paul Stanley 9x12 or 8x12, I'm not sure exactly. I'll measure it. But for that photo there, I would do 220 on that one, starting bid, if there's any interest in that. TS 220. All right, so Scott is out on the Best of Kiss. And let's go and give that to Angie. All right, so that is 12. It's 8x12. All right, so let me put Best of Kiss. And Joe will be on with me tomorrow night, just as a reminder to everyone. So the Ludies were on with me last night, which Joe is usually on Mondays when he does come on. So since they wanted Monday, he took Wednesday, and nothing's locked in stone with Joe coming in or with anybody coming in. It's just whenever anybody's available and kind of first come, first thing with those guys. So Best of Kiss book. But I would have went longer yesterday if Joe needed to come in afterwards, since we got off early a little. Of course. All right, $12. Angie. All right. I don't know. Santa's wondering if Jana is here. Jana, are you out there anywhere? Hello, Jana. Santa's looking for you. Listen, it seems like that's twice you've asked me that, San. She does come in here a lot, though, and buys. Here and there. All right. Okay, I've got this large Tommy photo I'm still trying to push here. If there's any interest in this, I'll do 65 on it tonight. 65 for the 16x20 Tommy Thayer End of the Road signed photo there from Keith and PJ. And I put this up for Angelo, and then I've got these. If there's any interest in these, I don't really want to separate these. Trying to figure out a way of doing this. What I would do is $4.50 each, and you can say like chrome, red, or gold. But if you want the full set of all three, I would do $1,300 starting bid. So $4.50 on any one of these original 4 signed comics. And they do have COAs from the Kiss Army Warehouse. It's right there in that card. But that's what they look like there. So, and that one's got one as well. So $4.50 each, red, gold, or silver, or $1,300 starting bid for all three, and you get all three of them put together and own them all. And they're pretty rare. have a fully signed one. 250 made of the silver, 500 made of the red, and wow, the gold one, there's only 100 of these made in the world. That one's a pretty rare one. But $450 each, or $1,300 for them all. You'd say $50 if you got them all three. Got you saying, okay, fair enough. Well, you shouldn't ask for her if you're trying to avoid her. Just make yourself not known here and until you want something or want to bid on something. That's one way. That's what I do. Be like going to the woods and you're trying not to get eaten by wolves, but you're asking, any wolves here? Here they all come on you. just having fun saying. I get it though. I do get it. So Ozzy DVD, $5 starting bid on the Don't Blame Me DVD. And you know what? I do not need these, and they're completely in my way. So it's either me go play frisbee with the dog with them, melt them down into a candle, or just get rid of them for whatever you want to pay for them. So here is Paul Stanley solo. You see they're in brand new condition, never taken out, never played, all brand new, all four brand new. And let's do a best offer. Best offer on these for the next 5 minutes. All right, so we'll go to 836. Next 5 minutes, you can make offers on all four of these and maybe get a good deal. But remember, I don't have to commit to the sale. And I can counter offer. Hello, Leslie. Yeah, it'll be all four. I'm just showing all four of them. I'm starting them at a make offer, and I'm just showing you that they're not junk. I'm not doing it because they're junk. You can see the cover is in, we got a lot of shelf wear to the plastic itself, but the actual vinyl and the cover of the picture disc is in very good condition. And I'm not seeing any splits or anything yet. They're pretty common in these, so I'm not 100% sure yet until I get through the fourth one here. But so far, I think 3 are good. And lastly, for this set of 4, we've got Ace right here. So all 4, 2006 Lilith Russian picture disc. Make offer on them. And current offer is at 65. So off to a good start. All right. Put them there for a second. Let's do these 2 magazines right here just to get them out of here. I have no clue who Beverly is. I'm not sure what that was. But anyway, here's Ozzy record review from 1983. And here is Live Wire magazine with Kiss and typo negative on the back. So both these magazines start them off at $1. $1. That over there. Well, I really want to get rid of a lot of this little stuff here tonight, so you guys will be helping me out a lot so I can get some things organized. All right, so the set is currently up to 80 from, I see, who do I see first? The first 80 I do see is from Johnny. And then Reese comes in after. So we're on the max for 5 right now. So Reese, just let me know if you want to make another offer on the 4 of them. That is at $20 each. So it's still not a good deal. Plenty of room to step or go up a little bit. We're going to do this as a lot, and let's do a best offer on this. So just put H for the Halloween tumbler. Halloween will be here in no time. Believe it or not. I mean, here we are already approaching tomorrow, April. Who do I want to fill in the blank with? Oh, there's so many of us. We'll just say April Kenny's Day, just to be safe, and I'm not pissing anybody off. So April Fool's Day, I'll put my name in that slot. So I'm a fool for starting things off at $1. So, or taking low offers, but I'm willing to get rid of some stuff. So my foolishness, I should say, I am full. So I am got a fullness to me, but my foolishness may get you some good deals. So for the mouse pad and the tumbler, you can sip some coffee and click your mouse, your mooses, whatever you want to do on this mouse pad, and just make an offer on them. So H whatever. All right, so nil deal is currently at 90. So, and I am going to say we got one more minute, but right now 90 is an acceptable offer to me. So anything that goes over 90, whoever hits it first, we'll take it. So whoever hits the highest over 90. But if nobody comes in on top of Neil's offer, 90 will be the accepted offer. So I'll leave that up to you guys. So 30 more seconds. All right, so M5 for the magazines, going once, going twice for the 2 magazines at 5. You got Livewire and Record in Review, or Record Review, whatever you want to call it, with Ozzy from 1983. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let me make sure nobody comes in. But as of right now, the picture disc go to Neil Deal for 90, but I'm going to confirm this, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. And bam. Nobody came in. All right, Neil, those are yours for 90. Four solo discs. You saved $30, buddy. They average 30 each. And nobody offering on the H. Got the record. Thank you. Sounds better than the original pressing. They did a great job. Which record, Brian? Okay. Sonic Boom. Okay, awesome. And thanks again to Brian Berger for doing that for me. Brian Berger just left in a comment. Kenny must be pretty tired right now because he just sent me probably about $100 album, and it's like, oh no. So I asked him which album, and he told me during the live video, he said Sonic Boom. So I went back to the week prior's thing and seen that it was Brian Connors, not Brian Berger. Somehow or another, it got confused in the stamps thing, and Brian was honest and gracious enough to ship that out to Brian Connors. Brian Berger was, and thank you both for your patience, Brian, and your honesty, Brian Berger. So, some good peeps on here. We'll say that. All right, so let me get rid of these magazines here for Richard Klebe at 5. Yeah, I've not compared the two vinyl, and it wouldn't surprise me though if the test pressing, or not the test pressing, but the counterfeit version is better than the original because they probably upped the ante a little bit since Sonic Boom was released to when the new vinyl was released. So they probably had a little bit better technology and pressing skills or whatever since then. So it would not surprise me on that. And record review. In Livewire. Okay, so those are yours for 5. These are Nils for 40. So let me just get them over here. Good deal, buddy. All right. Let me see. What do I want to pull out of here? Try to bear with me, guys. I'm just reaching over here for these cups. I'm tired of looking at them. And let's see if we can get them on out. Okay. Yeah, I just see my buddy Raphael was hearing tornado sirens and stuff going off, but I have to point out that he got me this cool Rock and Brew shirt and sent it to me as a gift. So thank you very much, Raphael. Very cool Rock and Brew shirt. You don't see it with the Kiss Army shield on the Rock and Brews merchandise very often. I haven't, but love it. All right, I'm going to turn on this fan here, guys, so bear with me. It is warm in here today. I haven't turned the air on and it made it up to like 75 today. Okay, anybody out there like scrapbooking? Let me see what this is into here. Yeah, this is kind of cool. But let me see if I want to do both together or separate. That is the question. So far, I think that's one of my all-time favorite pictures of Paul. I don't know what it was about this back in the 80s, but that's one of my favorite pictures of Paul Stanley from the Asylum era. It's just such a freaking cool picture. And you can imagine, I think he's probably singing all night or something. I don't know. But I always did like that. All right, so yeah, we're going to do both these together, and I'll take a stroll down memory lane with you all. And let's start these off at, I've actually drawn this picture. I drew a poster, a huge poster of this actual photo right here, but it was off the pinup. But I've drawn that. I still have it. It don't look like that at all, but it's still, I did it when I was a kid. Probably about 14. But anyway, let's do the scrapbooks. Just put SB for scrapbooks. Let's start them off at $1. $1 for both scrapbooks. And we'll take a stroll down memory lane together. Already put together for you. And one more page, right? Yeah. So there's one, and there's the cover. The covers are in really good condition. So SB $1 starting bid for the scrapbooks, 2 of them. Winner gets both. That comes in first on the scrapbook. All right, so here's the second one. This, I have sold so many of these scrapbooks, including my own. I've actually, well, maybe. I've had a few, I guess. I think I still have one left. Seems like it's got a yellow folder cover to it. And it's loaded. Not to mention all the pinups and stuff I got. Posters. So if you got old magazines, you can see there's still a little room in here for a few more to go in there if you'd like. So it's not a dead thing to you. You can just reload some new pictures to it that you may want to put in there. But this is kind of cool because the whole back page is that comic with Alice Cooper. All right, so there's the 2 of them, and currently the scrapbook is at 15, and puts came out right away. So we're going to do a going once on that for 15 then, since Richard came in and put it to rest pretty quick. So let me try to get to my little thing of smalls here. I do have this 1997 calendar. If this is of interest to anyone, 15 on that, just put C15 for the calendar. It's in great condition. And okay. So I've got the MSG bracelet, 15. That is for show 1, December 1st. We got 3 dog tags here. If there's any interest in these, I'll do 40 for all 3, just to give someone a chance to get 3 of them. That's less than 15 each. They're all on our cards and still in the packaging. So 40 for all 3. Starting bid on those, or claim if it turns out to be a claim. So DT. What do we have in here? Let's see. Richard, I want to call the scrapbook for you here in a second. I'm just trying to get these daggone picks open. My fingers are so big, and this tin is so little. Just bear with me, folks. There we go. I just didn't want to throw all the picks everywhere. So let me put these here. I have this Destroyer Mirror keychain. Good for you to check your makeup, Speedy. Put your lipstick on, whatever you like. So whether you're a male or female, if you like lipstick. I know these guys here put lipstick on too, so some people teach their own. 15 on that. D15 for the Destroyer Mirror. And congrats on the scrapbook for 15, Richard. And or the 2 scrapbooks, I should say, not just one. Scrapbooks times 2. All right. So let's see. I've got some picks here. And let me try to pick some of these out. Get it? Picks. All right, so here are 4 Sonic Boom guitar picks. There is Tommy Thayer. All the print is black on the back. Right there. There went Gene. Here is Eric, singer. And same Sonic Boom. And Paul, Sonic Boom, and like I said, the Gene, which I'll grab now. So starting bid on those guys. Let's do 10 starting bid on the 4 picks. That's $250 each. All right. SB10 for Sonic Boom. Let me see. Any larger, medium? Scott, I've had so many different ones up. Until I get rid of some of the ones that I've got in front of me, I'm not going to drag any more out until after the expo, I think. There may be a couple that you probably already have, but I'm still going to try to put them up and get rid of them because I've got a lot of them. So if anybody out there wants one of these, this is a small. That is $10 claim. Just put LP 10. One is yours. All right. Here is medium monster. Do M 10 on this. $10 on the monster. All right, and those are claims. So as many as you guys want. And nobody on this Destroyer keychain, brand new. Still has the protective covering on it. Just got to peel it off, but I'm pretty sure it's an official item from when. I cannot see the date. Yeah, I can't see it either way. So Sonic Boom picks are currently at 17 from Nick and Robert. Let me know if you want to come in at 18 on those set of 4 picks. And let me go and write those down. Sonic Boom picks. All right. 15 on the Destroyer. M10. What is the M10? What did I put up for 10? Was that the mirror? Is that what I started off at? Was 10 for that mirror? I thought I said 15, but I thought I said D15, but I could be mistaken. Oh, never mind. Shirts. I got shirts in my lap. So medium 10. I'm sorry, Scott. You're probably already typing it out. No, dumbass. Rhonda, those are not bids. They are claims. If you want a monster medium shirt, you got one for 10. All right. I know, Scott. I know you're hearing me now after I've already said it and you're hearing me 30 seconds later. So, medium skull blue shirt. And that is for Scott Hassan. And one for Rhonda Marie. At 10. All right. Those are official concert shirts, just so you know. I've just got an abundance of them. So I bought from the Kiss Army warehouse a long time ago. That and the gray ones. All right, so all right, I think Nick, I don't see Robert Witten coming in on those picks, so we're going to go and call the Sonic Boom picks for you at 17. So thank you, Nick. Thank you, Robert. Nick Liberatore. I hope I said that right. Liberatore or Liberator. Liberator. So I don't know. One of these days, maybe you'll tell me in person. All right, so I'm just going to put that there and then drop it down. So, all right, cool. So the pics are sold, the scrapbooks are sold. Nobody on the Destroyer thing, or the MSG bracelet, or the dog tags. So I'm gonna put them up. Let's see if there's any interest in these. I'm just trying to get rid of a lot of smalls. So, I don't know which pick this is from. Maybe a Live 35? Picks when I hit the ground. I'm going to say that's maybe a Live 35. I'm not 100% sure, but it is Tommy Thayer. So, if anyone out there knows, maybe let me know. But it seems like from Sonic Boom on, they actually had the tour or images of things on the other side, not just the KISS logo. So, if that is of interest, let's do both of these. I got two of them. They're kind of polarized. Black with white, white with black. And let's start these off at 15 for both. 15 for both Tommy Thayer. And then I have there's my buddy Joe. Yes. Mr. Speed. All right, so let's do a set of 4 Mr. Speed picks. Here is this one, actually 3. We'll do 3 because one of them are the same. So there's the black one. Here is the blue foil looking one with Joe Hess on the back. Good guy. Him and his wife, Marion. And then here's a Rich Kosak. 21 or 2021 pick, I believe, of Mr. Speed. We'll start those off at 5. Just put MR5 for Mr. Speed. Okay. And who is this person here? Oh, I don't know who that is, so. Just getting rid of some small stuff for right now. And if there's anybody that's a guitar player out there that may want these novelty picks, these are from 2008 KISS catalog, I think. I don't know. What's up, Chris? How you doing? How much on the keychain? Scott, I would start it off at 10. And I had 15 on it, but I'll do 10 on that Destroyer keychain to start. Since I'm reducing the price, I'll make it a starting price just in case there's somebody that wants it for 10 or 11 or whatever. But if nobody else wants it and you want to start it off at 10, it could be yours. So that is an option. Just put D10 for the Destroyer. And it's just medium, Rhonda. Let me know if that's a problem on the shirt. Sorry, I just now seen your comment. But all I did was put up a medium and a small. Nothing about a large. Here is a Freedom to Rock pick 10. So you can put picks like the ones I'm selling right now inside. That's where they came from, actually. And I'll do 10 for the 10. T10. T10 for the 10. Air freshener, AF. I'll do 5 on that also. Like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of some small stuff here. So there's a cool pass. This is the Gold Core. And I would do 20 starting bid on this. Just put GC from 2004 Go Core, 20 for that. All right, so Mr. Speed picks, hang on. Yeah, Mr. Speed, they start off at 5, right? Mr. Speed picks times 3. And nobody on the Tommy Thayer. What about Neil? LOL Neil. Yeah, I don't see anything from Neil or. Oh, I see. It's where you keep your weed. I see it. Sorry, I didn't see Neil Dill's comment there. Just 2 comments up, and I missed them. So yeah, you can keep whatever you like in here. So 10 for 10. Cynthia, those picks are yours of Mr. Speed for 5. Thank you. So how many people are even here? I see 49. So thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. And I didn't see anyone come in on the keychain, so I'm putting that back up again. And nobody on the 10. We'll put that up over there. Let me put the Sonic Boom. Nobody on the Tommy Thayer's black and white guitar picks. So I'll put these up over here as well. And let's do these. You got Paul and Gene if you're a guitar player. I don't think I put a price on these. Paul and Gene rock and roll over picks. All right, so Freddie comes in on the 10 for 10. Thank you. And for these 2 picks, we'll start them off at 5. Just put RP for rock and roll over picks, whatever. The backside is the KISS logo with the catalog year and all that. So I think that says, is it 2000? And let me focus. Come on, baby, focus. I'll get it there. Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off if I have to. Crazy. This camera used to focus, instantly almost. 2010 KISS catalog. All right, so we're at 10 on the KISS 10. And let me write that down. FTR 10. Pick 10. And we'll see if there's anyone else. Rock and roll over picks times 2. Good to play, practice some guitar with, at the very least. Actually use them. So. Cynthia, you're going to come all the way to my house to pick up these little 3 picks here. I don't know if that's worth your gas money. So hopefully you're going to get some more from me. So it'll make it worth your while. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. If you want to drive all the way over here from the expo, just know that I don't know where my room's going to be and who I'm going to let or be able to get down here. As far as people wanting to come over, I've talked to a few people and things ain't happening as quick as I like for them to be. So unless I quit doing auctions and I quit packing up and to stop going on trips to Tennessee to see Peter or whoever, I just don't see having the time to do it between now and the expo to get things in order. And it'd take me a solid 3 days to get it all done. So I got 2 options. I either not work next week at all and shoot, how am I going to pay my bills then? And how am I going to have expo money? But then again, I could post the hell out of a lot of things on Facebook and try to sell that way and save my time from doing live auctions and you guys not see me until after the expo. So that's, I've been thinking about a lot of that. So to make things in my life a little bit easier and still have people come over here because I don't want to feel like, you guys buy so much from me and plus, if you come over, I mean, it's a way of buying stuff also, and that would help me get rid of some stuff too. But you can't see what to buy. You literally cannot. So, but yeah, if you want to come over, Cynthia, I'm not saying don't. I'm just whether you come down here to look at the room, it just remains to be seen. So that's all. And my buddy Josh Maloney asked me if he can have a guitar sent here. I got home and I seen a guitar here. I said, cool. Josh's guitar shows up. Again today, another guitar shows up at my house. I had no clue that he was sending me 2 guitars. So I got these 2 giant freaking guitar boxes in my living room upstairs. I got Zach Stork that bought a vault from me. That the vault's still upstairs, but he's picking that up this Saturday, so that's all good. And plus all the collection that I still haven't brought down here is still on the floor. So my wife is about to go irate on me, and I don't blame her because I'm about to go irate on myself. So if anyone knows the number for Molly Maids or Kiss Pickers or somebody, send them my way, and that way my head will be a little clear for when you guys see me on Wednesday or Thursday of next week, if for those that are getting here early. Because Friday I won't be here. Friday I'll be at the hotel for pretty much the whole day, and then Saturday and Sunday. So unless you come in early, chances are nobody's coming over here. So I'll pretty much be gone. So I'll be at the event hanging out with everybody there. You hear Steffi made? Hey, I'll take it. So if you get here early enough, I'll take the help. Wait, no, not really. I mean, I don't have anything. I have some decent stuff. Don't get me wrong, but nothing like John 5. I've had so many evolutions of my collection that's happened over the years, from a little bit of every single thing made, and then all the Aucoin stuff, and I mean, pretty much all the Aucoin stuff I've had. Maybe not. The only thing I haven't had was the Australian bag. I almost did, but Dean got me on it, so I just wasn't going to go up that much higher on it. And yeah, there's just a few things that I've always wanted to get, but I didn't get a chance to get. So whether it's out of reach or couldn't find it, whatever. But I've kind of gotten out of the Aucoin stuff. I've been there, done that, and it don't matter to me either way if I have it. And albums, I've had so many vinyl in this house, still do, but mostly Kiss vinyl at that time. But that's saying a lot because my vinyl collection was pretty extensive. Lots of variants: Greece, Argentina, Germany, so many different variants, and not to mention bootlegs and some box sets. And I started getting into all the re-releases. I had 5 Kisteria boxes at one point, and every Ace Frehley album made, Peter's albums, Bruce's albums that were on vinyl. That is, I don't think Audio Dog. I never had Audio Dog or Transformer, I don't think, but I had BK3 and Union. What was the other one? That's Blackjack. So. Yep. Well, I probably have had 7 in my possession as far as the Kisteria boxes, but 5 in my personal collection. I've sold for people as well. All right. Yep. Health first, Speedy. So let me catch up on some comments here. And see, Stephanie, I couldn't care less about vinyl these days. I honestly can't. It just, you can have, I made a joke post with Donnie Motes, and he kind of seen it. You know what I mean? I've had all that stuff. I haven't had the best of Kiss, but I've had just different variants, and nor did I have the White Australian, I should say that. So double platinum, that is. But yeah, it's just I've had a lot of that different vinyl, and not every single thing that Donnie's got, because I don't think there's anybody on earth that has every album that Donnie's got. And not to mention just ones I never knew existed. and not only Kiss albums, but so many different other artists. The box sets that he showed me is like, wow, I had no idea they put that out. It's very cool stuff over at Donnie's place. And you can burn me, break every bone in my body. None of you would ever get the address or the code to his door. So don't try. $7, Chris Hayes. You got the rock and roll over picks, I think, because nobody else come in at 8. Cynthia was in at 6, but I don't see her bidding. No worries then. Well, good luck with that, Zach. We'll let you do your thing on the Taylor Swift guitars. Knock yourself out, buddy. All right, Dominic, I think we were already at 7. Was we not for the rock and roll over picks? Let me double check this. Yeah, Chris was in at 7. If you look on your screen, he was already in at 7 on the rock and roll over picks a while back. So 8 would be the next bid on those two. And Freddie Richards, I need to write you down for that 10 for $10. Don't get me wrong, I do like looking at vinyl. I just have no interest in selling it like I used to, and I don't have no interest in collecting it like I used to. I can't explain why. I just with all the things that I've seen come through this house that has kind of dominated the vinyl aspect of things for me, and I've seen a lot of band-owned items come through here. It's not only through Keith and PJ, through like Rock and Recovery, and just things I've acquired through other people as well. And I've gotten quite a few stuff from other collectors, from, Gene's collection, from Eric's collection. And there's going to be just one of those things that there's going to be something that's going to be changing my mind on what I've got now and replacing that later. So if that makes sense. My collection isn't etched in stone like a lot of people's, and like it used to be. It really did. I would collect anything. Everything that was Kiss had value to me, and you collect what you like. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't do this because of value and you ain't going to get what you should later on in life. Screw that. It don't matter what you want to collect. Don't listen to what other people tell you to collect. You do you, and that's all that matters. So, Johnny Arnold, you are in at 12 for the rock and roll over picks. And I love the figures, the lamps, the masks, the posters, the vinyl, just all the little novelty things that come along in between the games, and of course the coin items. Just so many different good Kiss collectible items that I've acquired and had, and now I'm just kind of laid back and collecting like the higher end stuff. It takes a little bit more money, but it lessens the collection, if that makes sense. I got the big Sideshow figures, got them all signed on the bases, and the Bradford Exchange stuff, things, just stuff like that. So. We got the painting from Indianapolis, from the stage from Indianapolis as well, and all these guitars and stage played drums, and just regular fan signed drums and cymbals, and used dummy speakers, and just all kinds of stuff in this collection here. Yeah, if you're a Kiss fan of any time of the band being around, the music was always first, and the vinyl albums is what sucked us all in. but does everyone really need every variant made? Some of us do. I was there, so I'm right with you guys, but I kind of strayed away from it, and it just got to be too much for me. So, and I see a lot of people that they make it their life to complain or stress or whatever about vinyl when they miss out on getting a vinyl. And I was there. I was one of them. I was one that, yeah, I was overslept this morning. I didn't get the vinyl that went on sale today. And you get mad at the world because you missed out on a vinyl. It just wasn't worth it anymore. Yo, what up, Paul? How you doing? We got 51 people in here. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Again, Joe will be on with me tomorrow. So if you're expecting the good-looking guy here, I'm sorry. He will be here tomorrow. So in the meantime, let's do these cruise cups. Let's see what we got. Again, cups, Kiss cups, whether they're from today or from the Magic Market era or the Scream machines, whatever, it's a Kiss cup. So we like what we like, and I love my cruise stuff. So just trying to see how many complete sets I've got. So we've got this set right here, and I'll show them all as I go. Let me see, do I have the Gene one of that one? I do. So there's that one. Those are the translucents. So, all right, looks like it's coming together pretty well on these. I may have a couple of spares. So, get out there. So there's those 3 and 4. All righty. Awesome. So Kiss Cruise 8. So there's the 5th cup there. And Kiss Cruise 9. I don't know what cruise this is here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll just sell these loosely for the 3. But I've got Kiss Cruise 4. The complete set of all 4 here. So you'll see the Spaceman, the Star Child, the Catman, and the Demon. All right, so there's one set. We're going to do them all together. Screw it. We got Kiss Cruise 6, Star Child, Spaceman, Demon, Catman. So there's those 4. So we've got so far Kiss Cruise 4 and Kiss Cruise 6. This one is unknown, but here's Kiss Cruise 8. So there's Kiss Cruise 8 icons. Good if you have a bar, especially for Kiss parties. If you have a bar, these are like a good universal kind of cup to serve your drinks in, your margaritas or whatever. So there's that set. That's 5. It's got the bonus 5th one in there, the black one from Kiss Cruise 8. So you'll get that one. All right, so here's the transparent Catman, Spaceman. These are the big icons on the fronts. Star Child and the Demon. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of Kiss Cruise cups out of the 12. So you only need to get 8 more sets. And for those sets, or for those 4 sets of cruises, let's have some fun. All right, so let me go and write some stuff down, the picks. And I'll start reading comments. So Dominic, you got the Rock and Roll Over picks for 16. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put these 2 up, and yeah, Cynthia got the Mr. Speed picks. Let me try to find some baggies or something to put these picks in. So the Sonic Boom picks go in there. Post-it notes. I'll wrap up. Got to rock and roll over. Those in there, and then Cynthia will pick a pink for the rock and roll or Mr. Speed. All right. Okay, so Speedy knows he started off at 30 for the how many cups are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 cups. 17 cruise cups. We are at $30 right now for 17 cruise cups. $10 each on the boat. So that is, what is that? 130, 140 bucks in that bundle there with no markup. And if there's any interest in this, I sold the last one for a pretty good chunk of change, but here is a better one than the one I sold. If anyone's interested in that, that'd be $350 for the fully signed license plate. So LP $350 for the signed license plate, if that is of interest to anyone tonight. And let me go ahead and get this scrapbooks on out of here. That's it. All right, we'll see where we're at on the cups here in a minute. I want to do this little lot right here of posters. So you got the hottest show on earth, numbered lithograph on very heavy stock paper. That is number 525 of 2000 made. So just put PL for poster lot or picture lot. Start off at 40. I'll do 40. Here is the Kiss Cruise 3 promo poster. This is bigger than the one that people got signed. This is 13 by 19 on that one instead of 11 by 17. So if you think you got that one that's signed, this is a bigger one than the one you got signed. I'm pretty sure they had to sign one of that one. Here is the Washburn promo or the Gene Simmons Axe promo from Spencer's from the Psycho Circus tour book. And then there's the official Gene Simmons Kiss photo from Monster. So if those 4 photos are of interest, what I say on these, $20, I think. 20 or 30, I can't remember. All right, so cruise cups. Rick Hanscom, it looks like you're in the lead on the cruise cups. Yeah, I did call the Rockin' All Over picks for 16 for Dominic. Went a while without a bid. Oh, hang on. No, I'm sorry. Are them still going? Hang on. Hang on. I see 20 for Dominic. Okay, Johnny's saying you outbid yourself. So scratch that. Dominic, I wrote you down for 16. You were the last bid on that. Just so you know. So we'll keep you in at 16 and locked down. So, all right. Let me see. Cups out. 38, 40, 45, 50. 50 bucks going once. This right here is almost worth 50 bucks. If they were 12 bucks each, they were 10 on the boat with a drink in them. Yes, but you wash them, pack them, towed them home. There's got to be some kind of storage fee included in that price. So after all these years, and there is this set here. Then there's this set of 5 right here. And then there is this set of 4. So 4, 8, 12, and 5 is 17. 17 cruise cups for $50 at the moment. Do that math. What is that? $3 a cup. That's pretty good. That'd be about 51 bucks for $3 a cup for 17 of them. All right. These I'll do separate because there may be somebody that wants them separate. We're at 55 on the cups. Let's do, we'll start them off at $1. We'll do S for Spaceman. S for Spaceman, the Tommy Thayer, into the Road Cup. So this has to be Kiss Cruise 9. Yes. So just put TT, $1. For this one, this is kind of universal. Even if you went to Vegas, you're part of the Kiss Navy, I guess. But Kiss Navy Cup. And that is from 2019. So that is Kiss Cruise 9. Yes. So Kiss Cruise 9, we'll start it off at or Kiss Navy, KN for Kiss Navy, KN 5 on that. And then Catman, Translucent Cup. I have 2 of these. One's in that collection there that you're buying or bidding on. Rick is in at 60, but for the Catman, we'll do C5 on that as well. So if you want to buy individuals, there they are. Guitar picks. Man, I've got all kinds of guitar picks, dude. I just don't know where they're all at right now. Hang on one second. Let me go look. Get around all this stuff. All right. Can I show the guitar picks again? Which guitar picks, Speedy? I've already sold the guitar picks. What you talking about, Speedy? Let me know which ones, because I don't know which ones you're talking about. Por favor. He needs to see the pics again. Yeah, Johnny, I called there's two rock and roll over picks. They were bid at 16 from Dominic, and I don't know who came in bidding, but I didn't see anyone. But he got them for 16. He didn't need to outbid himself. I already let him know that he was the one that got them for only 16. Well, not only 16, but at the 16 that I called him at. All right, so Stephanie's in on the Eric Cup for 5. Ray Canscom is in on the cups for 60 for the 17 cups. So all them beauties there for $60. Great deal still. We're going to do it going once and call it here in about 1 minute. So unless there's a 62 or higher, we're going to call them for Rick Hanscom at 60. Please show the rock and roll over. I'm seeing your comment, Speedy. I'm highlighting it right here. So I've already called the rock and roll over picks 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. So I had 2 rock and roll over novelty picks that are long gone, way before I even put these cups up, and these cups have been up for a while. Don't know what else to say. Sorry. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, $16, that's $8 a pick. I mean, you can probably find a set of them for 20-25 for all 4. I just don't have them to offer. So, but if it's picks you want, I got some picks for you. And if you want to bid on a full set of these, and I'll start them off at $10 on these. Yeah, the Tommy Thayer picks from a Live 35, I think, but again, those have been put up for quite a while. I started those off at 20. I'm pretty sure at 20 for both. Or it could have been 10. Maybe it was 10, I don't know. But if there was any interest in these two, Tommy Thayer, the black and white one with the KISS logo in black on the white pick and the KISS logo in white on the black pick. $10 for both if you are interested in starting those off at 10. All right, so let me see. Let me go and write some stuff down, catch up. So Rick's probably saying, just call the damn cups, man, and forget the pick. I'm sorry. All right, KISS Cruise Cups times 17. Rick Hanscom. Good score, buddy. I'm glad I got them just to be able to get them out of here in one pop, I guess. Tired of looking at them. They're right in front of me on the fridge across the table from me, so I see them every night. And tonight I decided not to look at them anymore, and you will be the lucky one to... I still got all mine over there, so... I just don't have to look at them every night. Rick Hanscom, 60, and for the Eric Singer Cup, of course, Stephanie. Translucent. That is 5 for Stephanie. Okay, so, and I do still have the other 2. I have the Tommy Thayer for 5 and the KISS Navy one for 5 starting bid. So let's see if there's any interest on SP for solo picks. What did I say on these? And the E cup. All right, so I think I'm caught up on comments, and yeah, sorry for the confusion, guys. I don't know if you guys are on a lag or if things are just coming in slow on my end, but yeah, I'd already called those picks. Let me see, that was at when did I call those? Had to been around when I started the Cruise Cup, so that was around 21/19/47. So yeah, that was 15 minutes ago. All right, Rick. Yeah, these aren't in your thing, so they're different ones for you. All right, cool. So I'll write Kiss Cruise Cups times 19 for 70. Make it easy for me. And stack them all together. Stephanie's got the one lonesome Eric Singer cup there to herself. So, all right, I'm gonna put these up. So $10 for all these picks. You guys bid 16 on 2 rock and roll over picks. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guitar picks in here, and they're complete for $6 less starting price with the packaging. What is going on here? I'm ready to take them all out and start painting them rock and roll over images or something. I don't know. But yeah, give me solos over the rock and roll over any day, but that's just me. That's just me. Let's see, what is this? Looks like a certificate of authenticity for something that I've acquired over the years. Space Ace from the Alive Figural Albums collection. Okay, so I guess this is for the record art, maybe. Alive Figural Albums. I don't know what that means. All right, so in the meantime, I'll put it up there. All right, I have some more guitar picks here, but it looks like a lot of these may be from the cruises. No, there's some. I've got all these are duplicates for me. So you can probably go to Kiss Pick Haven and get the 3rd one or 4th one or whatever. If they still have them in stock, I do not know. So let's do them as like lots here. So these are from the tour, all 4 of them. And let's start them off at 15. 4 for 15. But let me show you. There's that one with the signature. So there's that. And then here is the logo with print of Eric Singer. And actually there's a set of 5, but all 4 of these are here. So these 4 are here, and they all have the print on the back side. And you can see Gene's got his money sign on the pick there, like old school. Maybe if it stopped washing it out. There we go. So 5 of the tour picks, just put T or TP for tour picks. 5 of them, and I'll start them off at 20 for all 4 or all 5. 20 for all 5. That's $4 each. Speedy and I was asking to show the picks again. We were trying to bid. Okay, that's a no comment. Why is it stopped? Hey, what's up, Danny? All right. Speedy, I'll go ahead and accept the 15. I think I said 20, but I may have said 15 the first time. So 20 or 15 is fine. All right. Stephanie, get ready. 1. Be ready. Let me know. Say ready. And I'll hold it up. I'll be invoicing you for this as well. This is taking time out of my auction. for you to get a screenshot, and I gotta put in something for me. What did she say? Ready. All right. So here you go. Straight on. Straight on. Good. Let me know that you're good. And what I did, I watched the movie and I paused it on the close up of the bass drum head, and I copied that onto a piece of paper, and I was able to transfer it over to this. So it's the same font, the glitter and all that. It kind of looks like it. So anyway, if anyone wants this, though, I've had it for a while. If you want it in your collection, I'll start off at $100, $100 fan made mystery snare drum. Good collection, or good little display piece if you like. So M100 on that. That's pretty much the cost of the signatures. All right. Let's see. So tour picks are at 20 from Kenneth Ferrier. Thank you, Kenneth. Speedy's in at 15. So here's a cool little lot of picks. Boy, there's a lot. All right, for these picks here, guys, I would have to start these off because these are kind of rare now. If anyone wanted these, you can't get these anywhere on Kiss Pick Haven or nothing. They're not per se official Kiss picks, but they are collector's picks in my opinion. So if you're interested in these, I would start them off at I think I would have to go in the neighborhood of $65 on these. All right, so I believe I'm going to try to remember every member here. These are from Creatures Fest, or Cruise Fest. I'm sorry, not Creatures Fest, Cruise Fest from 2019. So there's Todd Howard. Here is Ryan Spencer Cook. Oh boy, where did that go? Nothing like live TV to lose a little pick. Ryan says, I ain't going nowhere, pal. So I didn't want to sell you anyway, Ryan. I heard it hit the table, but God, if you only seen the table, how much crap is on it. And it could have bounced right onto the floor, over on the edge. All right, I give up. So no picks for you. So I'll get that pick later. In the meantime, I'm gonna go put all these back so I don't lose any more of this set. But kind of a cool set because it has Ace in there and it has Bob Kulick in there. Brian, Jeremy, Phil, quite a few picks in this set. If you can see that. But I lost Ryan straight away. So I shall not be doing those. Actually, I'm going to put them all in this, and then that way it'll remind me to look for the Ryan pick. I heard it hit right here, but I could be here all day looking for it, guys. Just one little pick with everything that's here. I don't want to waste your time or mine. So let's do these monster picks from Europe. Actually, no, not Europe. Yeah, Europe and North America. So these are from Monster Tour North American 2013. There is Paul. That first one was Tommy with the blue. Europe with Eric. And Europe with Gene. And then here is a North American bonus pick. So just put M 20 for the 5 monster picks. M20 for monster. All right, so let me go ahead and write down the Kiss Tour picks. Speedy is out. And Kenneth Ferrier got those for 20. Thank you. Thank you, Speedy. And I'm trying to see if I got any ace picks amongst these here, but I'm not seeing any other than that one novelty pick. I got several ace picks. They're just not accessible. Which I do on purpose. So I don't sell whatever I don't want to sell. I put it out of my way. Remember to clean the KFB sign. What's wrong with the KFB sign? Ain't nothing need clean per se. It's clean down here. It's just everything is a mess, out of place. How dare you, sir? Clean my sign? What's wrong with my sign? Do you see cobwebs hanging from it or something that I don't see? That may have happened overnight. So I run a pretty clean place here. It's just a mess. There is a difference. All right. Where was I? I'm just playing. Why so serious, Chris? I didn't misunderstand you. The tour picks. No, I'm just kidding around, that's all. All right. These are kind of rare too. Not everyone done them. Let me see if I got extras here, and if I do, if I'm wanting to let them go. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I've got like 4 sets. I just don't know what cruises they're from. So if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, these right here, they are the smash pennies that were pressed. So got Kiss Cruise 9. This doesn't say. Okay, so that's Kiss Cruise 4. It looks like. There's 2017. How many cruises did I get these on? That's Kiss Cruise 9. (2017). 2016. Dang. Yeah, 2014, 2016, and 2017. I didn't know I got 4 different cruises worth. Do I want to let them go? That is the question. I'm just trying to see for right now if I've got extras. Okay. And then okay, no, so it's 3 different cruises. All right. Do I want to let a set go? We'll do this one here. From Kiss Cruise 6. If there's any interest in these, I'll start them off at 40. No, I'll do $30. But they are pretty hard to get. Well, they're impossible to get now. You'll never get them again. but you may find someone willing to part with theirs. But most people didn't have change on the cruise, so any pennies they had, they were pretty sparing. So there's the Star Child on a penny, 2016 Kiss Cruise. So $30 if you're interested. Just put P30 for pennies. There's Tommy. You put the penny in the machine and you crunch them down. They make Kiss coins or whatever they are. And there's Ari. So $30 starting bid on those pennies, and if they sell, they sell. If they don't, it's fine too. So just going through some little stuff, because what this does, it helps me keep the shipping at a controllable thing and still get rid of some of this little stuff. You know, I better not get rid of my 6-man picks until I know I got them already. Just Cruise 2. Yeah, see, I've got, amongst all this stuff here, another thing. My cruise things are my thing. I won't get rid of any of my personal cruise stuff that I don't have any extras of. So, yeah, there's just like collections of chips, and I've gotten rid of pretty much all my extras, I'm pretty sure. Kiss Cruise 1, Kiss Cruise 2. Oh, I do have an extra one of these, I guess. It's kind of hard to believe. Yeah, so this would be the only extra that I have remaining of all of them. So that gives me one from every cruise of a $5 chip. So here's a $5 chip from Kiss Cruise 10. Confirming. Yep. All right, so it's an extra. If there's any interest in that, $15 for the Kiss Cruise 10 chip. So KC for cruise chip, 15 if that is of interest. And let's see if there's anybody on the pennies. Hey Michelle, how you doing? Are they worth more than the pennies I gave out in Vegas? I don't know how much is that penny worth. It's over there on my case right now. So yo KFB Izzle. What's up, Brad Coletto? Brad Coletti Izzle. How you doing? All right, so I'm putting the pennies up. They're kind of like good noise makers. All right, 15 on the Kiss Cruise chip, and if no one is interested in that, I'll go ahead and put the stuff away here because I got a lot of cruise items, but I don't know if you guys are down for cruises or not. Here's a stray Tommy pick from Kiss World. Kiss World was a pretty quick tour, so somebody may need this one to put in their collection. I'll do 10 on the Kiss World pick. Tommy Thayer. Got a lot of Tommy picks, but nobody on the monster picks. I think for 20 for all 5 monster picks from North America or Europe, I mean. Let me confirm that. Let me see. Whose signatures are on it? I'm sorry, Ralph, I missed that question from, looks like much earlier. I'm not sure which thing you're asking about, buddy. Whose signatures on what? The guitar picks, maybe? All right, I see Travis Nilsson in at 100. That's going to take me a second to remember what I had up for 100. Travis. What did I have up for 100? I'm thinking. And I'm not seeing anything. What did I have for 100, Travis Nelson? M100. Please let me know. Mystery Drumhead. I'm seeing it right there in the background as I'm looking. So I'm sorry, I totally missed that. You bidding on that was a mystery to me. Oh. So let me go ahead and pull that off. Is there a 105? If not, we're going to call it for Travis and 30 seconds. 30 seconds for Travis if there's not a 105. And I'm sorry, Travis, I didn't know there was a bid, or else I would have done this a little bit ago. But we won't let you wait too long, much longer. So let me go and write Mystery Drumhead. So you move along and you forget about things as you get older. But yeah, I'll get into practice again when there's not so much. I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to show you guys this, because what I've been doing since I've been drinking bottles of pop, I haven't been drinking them all. I've probably been drinking, like right now, I am 2 hours into this. You see how much I've drank? I'm telling you, if I was upstairs just doing my normal thing, sitting, doing paperwork or whatever, I would have already wolfed down a whole 44 ounce. I don't even think I've swallowed 4 ounces of this pop. But that being said, this is what I have done right here. Look at all them bottles just sitting there, half full, a little close to the top of the label or a little bit below half. That has been me since I've been bringing bottles down. So I have got to organize all this stuff, and including those freaking bottles. Let me try this one more time. What do you want for the guitar picks with one with Ryan that you dropped on the floor? I think I already said it, didn't I, Speedy? I think I said 75 on them for all of them. I'm pretty sure, but then I took them off the table because I didn't have that complete one. Goodness, man. So abrasive today. Guy's got medicine and he thinks he can talk to you the way he does. I got news for you, pal. I'll be in Jersey here shortly. You think you can't come to Indy and be found? I'll find you in Jersey. I'll send my daughter after you. But I think I said 75, but rewind the tape if you like. But if you're interested in them, I do. There's quite a few of them. So if you figure, let me do the math on them. Because, I mean, there's Ace in there and Bob, and there's nothing that is around with them anymore. And it's a good piece, especially if you watch the videos and stuff from the event. That's put on by, I believe, Joe D'Angelo and Neil Davis. Pre-KLA, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, it's probably the same year as KLA. KLA wasn't taking off all that much yet. Yeah, and there's John Regan as well. So there's three people that have gone. Got John Karabi. And I'll find Ryan. There's Sebastian Bach. Jeremy Asbrock. See, these pictures, they want to slide out of my hand. I'm afraid I'm going to lose them. But there's Ace. And they all have this logo on the back, just so you guys know. It's the Cruise Fest logo on the back. Here is pretty sure that's Richie Scarlett. Richie? I guess when the Ace Frehley band was still around. No. I think they were already with Ace, with Jeremy and them. But there's the hotel that it was at. There is Bob Kulick. And then you got Phil Schaus. And like I said, I'll find Ryan eventually. He's around. So Speedy's in at 75. Thank you, Speedy. I'll try this one more time. Hey, I get it. And that's what I need sometimes. I need what Speedy does. If I miss a comment from you, don't hesitate to be rude. Speedy don't. He gets my attention like that, and that's what it takes. So. 10% chance you might go to Jersey. Well, so there's a 90% chance you may stay home then. In other words, Crystal Sullivan, no, I've got two, one for the top, one for the bottom, even though the bottom ain't attached at the moment. It kind of fell off, the Velcro detached, but that's all I've got right now, buddy. I'm not being rude, damn it. I know. It's a joke, Speedy. It's a joke. Just the way nobody is rude until somebody reads, like, for instance, let me see. Trying to find a comment here. I'm trying to figure. It's the way you read things. For instance, like the way I'll try one more time. Instead of me thinking, let me just try this one more time. What do you want for the guitar picks with the one with Ryan that you dropped on the floor? It could have been read like that, but I'm going to try this one more time. How much do you want for that? You know, you can read it that way. Or Chris Sullivan saying, Kenny, do you have any KISS logos for the speakers? I could be reading it as, Kenny, do you have any of those logos for the speakers? There's so many different ways you can read things, and it makes a person rude or not rude. So I always try to read things as if people are being nice. I just know you, Speedy. Just trying to make you laugh, brother. I know you're in pain. All right, so, but if I do find any more bit rude, so Chris, if I'm trying to remember, there was two names in my head where I got those. I think I know who it is now. There's two people I've gotten like mass quantities of things from, and I'm pretty sure I know now who it was. So ND, if you are in here, you can, if you would, message Chris if you have any. All right, so I pretty much I'm tapped out on them, and I've got a few that I've got on the things, and I just don't need any more of them. If there are any. So, Speedy, you got the picks for 75, just so you know. And Travis, I forgot to write you down for the 100 for the mystery drum head. So, thank you, gentlemen. Travis Nielsen. Sorry. I have had a lot going on in my brain these past 4 or 5 days, guys, and even beyond. Between what I've got personally going on with auction stuff that's in the works, what I've got going on with traveling plans, with what I've got on through business deals, through the chaos here, through the signings with the expo, through the signings the bookings and everything for all the other events, and my brain's been scattered, and plus my brother coming over, fridge going out, the garage needing clean, this needing clean, the freaking dining room upstairs, the disaster area up there that I need to get cleaned up for my wife before she puts me in one of those boxes and ships me out herself. So just a lot. I'm not as focused as I usually am, but I will get there. Trust me, I will get there. So after the expo, I think everybody's stuff will be out of here as far as the big stuff that's being sent here and held here, and the collection stuff that I need to bring down once I make room for it for down here. It'll be a whole new world for me. Is in the garage. My brother worked on cleaning the garage for me when I was gone, so that's a big help because there's going to be quite the amount of stuff going in my garage, and Kenny ain't smoking in the garage anymore. So once that stuff gets here, and that'll limit my time in the garage and sitting down and all that stuff. Other than me sending out invoices, I can do that from the kitchen table or from my front porch. But if I'm on my front porch, I'm going to smoke. So I'm just going to be smoking less, and that's not a bad thing for me. So a lot of stuff going on, in other words, for me. But it's for the greater good. Trust me, you guys will want to stick around. Because once I start getting down to my good stuff here and finding it again, you guys will enjoy the auctions a whole lot more, and so will I. So I'm just trying to get rid of all this little stuff that's been here forever and blowing it out. So where was I? I feel like a sitcom right now. Oh, for the love of God, where was I? I got the picks. 75 for Speedy. And I will make notes. So Cruise Fest picks, find Ryan Cook. Be like find Waldo, but find Ryan Cook pick. All right, so 75 for all those, and all those are in a bag, Speedy, just so you know. All right, safe and sound, not going to get lost. And I think that is it with the picks. So I'm going to set these here as a reminder for me to look a little hard. I'm not seeing it in my sight here, though, so I know it's not on the floor. If it is, it went behind. I don't think it would have went underneath there. All right, where are we at? We're at 10:06. Let me see. Wow, still 47 of you in here. I appreciate it. And here's 4 more things here that I like to get off of here. So let's start them off at $1. You guys take them home, put them in the garage. If not, I'll put them in mine. So that's what I should do anyway. Hold that thought. Yeah, I'll see if there's any interest in them. I got enough stuff in the garage. Cheers, Casey. So there's Paul, Tommy. $1 start for the paintings. Eric and Gene. Some great paintings, though. In my opinion, they're pretty nice. They're not prints, they are the original paintings. So it's signed by looks like Kiss. I don't know. It's hard to know that. JD Young. So all right, Johnny's in on the 4 paintings for $10. And these are about 13 by 13 maybe, or 12 by 12. Yep, 12 by 12. Yep. 1 foot by 1 foot. So record album size. You want some cheese with that wine? Yep. That's what my wife says too. This would be an ideal time for Eric to come in and tell you if you can't be. Yeah, it would. All right, so we're at $10. Is there a 11? If not, we're going to do it going once, and they are all in their appropriate colors. Just a little dark because of the painting, the canvas being on black canvas. So there's red, green, blue, and purple. All right. So $10. Is there an 11? Going once for Johnny, unless there's an 11 to restart the clock. There is Eric. There is Tommy. Critical artwork. There is Pablo. All right. Paintings times 4. Going once at $10. Is there an 11? All right, Travis comes in at 11. So we'll restart the clock. Going once for Travis at 11. Again, 75 for this. If there's any interest in this, 75. Tommy Thayer, 75. 16 by 20. And shoot. Was there any bids on those posters? P. Picks. Speedy, I need to ask you, were you bidding on the pictures? No, I didn't start them off at 10 or at 15. They were 20. Never mind. I'm trying to see if there's any bids on these 4 posters. So that's what I was trying to get at. What's up, Danny? How you doing? Sorry, I'm seeing comments a little later. I'm trying to go back and see if there's any bids on those photos for the pics. All right. I do not see any. All right, cool. Just want to make sure I'm trying to avoid missing anything. And now I can't grab that and scroll down. Okay, chat. Okay. Anthony, thank you. See? Because I sure wouldn't be coming back down here again. Stephanie asked me the same thing with the mystery drum head. I'm not coming back down here to take a photo of a drum head that she's already seen in the auction. She can snapshot it on the last viewing, but here is the monster. Same situation. I didn't want to come down here for this. I'm pretty certain that it's in here. It's in something. Hang on 1 second. Put Travis's drum head there out of harm's way. It's hard to tell. It's a thin item. Could be tucked in me thinking that there are a bunch of cards stacked together. I don't think I would have put it down in here, no. Lord have mercy. What did I do with that thing? Well, there's some good stuff in here now. Got Rock Honors key card for the Mandalay Bay, I believe. Yep. They're in Vegas. What are these? Oh, see, now this is something I need to put some photos in that I've forgotten about. So put that to the side there. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. It's a CD, damn it. What would I do with the CD? I'm pretty sure I put it in one of these small things where I put my small stuff in. Just don't know which one. I've got so many. Not in that. Couple items here if anyone wants to bid while I'm searching for the CD. There's the ZZ Top Pass. Just put ZZ 15 on that if that is of interest. And then I've got a spinner keychain. SP or SK for a spinner keychain. I'll do 15 on that also. And boy, I don't know what I did with that CD. What could have I done with that? Hang on. All right. For right now, it is MIA. So probably should have been in on it before I got throwing amongst all the crap again. So I'm sorry, dude. If I find it, I will take some pictures for you. But yeah, I can't find it right now. I thought it'd be easy to find in one of these little containers. But if you've seen the mess I have here, and I'm planning on coming down tomorrow to do a few things, but I won't get a whole lot done, I'm sure. I got raffle videos still to do. I meant to do them last night, and man, I was still exhausted. I'm good today. I thought I was good yesterday, but I want to get them done tonight when I get upstairs. And let me get this out of the way. Speedy's picks. Maybe get these tour picks put in the bundle here so they don't get lost and misplaced. Okay. All right. Hello, Joe. Yeah, it'll definitely show up eventually. So, all right. So the paintings are at 20 from Johnny Arnold. Travis is out on the paintings. All right. So I need to make note of them. But Anthony Torello, I'll make note of you. When I do come down here tomorrow, I'll look for it. Just trying to figure out how to do all this. Just to get this thing or just remove everything from it. You ever have a room in, me and Donnie talked about this. You have all this room, but you don't even have room to take things and put it out of your way to be able to make room on something else. That's kind of where I'm at on this. But once I do create somewhere where I can make room, then it'll all be good. All right, buddy. I will find it though. I'm pretty sure I didn't sell it. Pretty certain I didn't. It does seem like my brother was holding it up one day and getting ready to pack it. I can't remember. That Could be why I can't find it either. I'll look on my logs also, see if I sold it. Maybe I just forgot. It's not there either. It's like this drum head, it's a mystery. If there's any interest in this MSG pre-party at the Hard Rock poster, or after show party, whatever it is. I'm sorry, after show party. If there's anyone that wants this, I'll start off at 40 on this. It's pretty heavy paper. Just put MSG 40 for this, or HRC, I should say. Hard Rock Cafe, New York. Great place to go to. Anything from The Office? I do not, Johnny. Don't have too much of sitcom stuff. I've got some Friends, like a Friends lunchbox and Office, or not Office, Big Bang Theory poster. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that is soap. I just ain't put it in the tote yet. Something I gotta do is order some more tubes too. So Angelo's in on that poster for 40. All right. So paintings times 4. I forgot to write that down again. For 20 for Johnny Arnold. All right, worked up a little sweat there. Or not a little sweat, but a little thirst. Okay. Hard Rock Knockers Cafe. Such a good song. I love that song. For those that have the vinyl and haven't listened to the CD, hopefully you get the download card for the Hard Rock Knockers by Peter Criss. Great song. Let's see. Angelo Lucetta. You got that poster. I'm going to put the paintings in my... just got a message come across, sorry. Totally hid the things there, the comments. I'm going to put the paintings in my Getting There Kiss bathroom in the man cave. You got a bathroom in the works? That's cool. Very cool, very cool. I have a Paul Stanley medicine cabinet if you're interested in it from his house. It'll go great in any bathroom. Good night, Anthony. I'm very call it a night myself, so you're not missing much, buddy. And it is almost 10:30, so man, I'm getting hammered on some messages from several different people here. So I've probably had about 4 people messaging me today to buy collections, and some of them entertaining, some I need to get some more information on. Probably not the best time to start sending me all these messages, but I'm getting ready to get off here anyway. All right, guys. Well, that being said, it's 10:23, and I will be on again tomorrow with Joe. There's 38 people here. It's a Tuesday night, and I know you guys got to get up early in the morning, so I don't want to hold you up on going to make that money. So you got to get here to Indy to get to the expo. So, well, you'll see it when you get here then, Stephanie. When you see the room, you'll see it. But it's been shown, and I got it from Paul. It's not really for sale. So I did think about bringing it into Paul at the expo to get signed. I said, why? Why do I care if it's signed? But yeah. Anyway, Angelo, that poster is yours, just so you know, if I didn't say that out loud. I was thinking it. All right, but anything you guys seen that I put up a lot of stuff, and I never expected all to sell, like I always say. So feel free in your downtime, put it on in the Bluetooth, and if something catches your ear and it turns your eye to something and you see it didn't sell, or claims or whatever, then message me and I'll hook you up. All right. So I appreciate you guys' time, and we'll see you tomorrow night with Joe. And good night, everyone. Good night, Michelle. Good night, Johnny and Stephanie and Casey. Anthony, great hanging out with everybody tonight. All right. See you guys soon. And with Joe. All right. I'll have Joe in tow, just so you know. Gotta go.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang